As nominations were coming in this year, it became clear that there was one project that stood above the rest. The Oklahoma State Capitol Restoration Project was the first comprehensive restoration of this beautiful building in its 103-year history. The Capitol Project restoration team painstakingly restored and improved this building, all while honoring the history, and that is no small feat.
In 2013, the state capitol was listed on Oklahoma's most endangered places. $280 million, and 7 years later, this building is something to be treasured, something that will be treasured for not only decades, but generations to come, many generations. And we just can't thank you enough on behalf of ULI Oklahoma for this lasting project and the lasting impact it will have for many generations. So major congratulations on the Distinguished Merit Award, and we thank you guys so much for your work and all those that were involved in this project.
When we started the Capitol Restoration Project in 2014, we had failing plumbing. Our electrical system was on the brink of failure as well. We had hazardous materials like asbestos and lead paint throughout the building. 80% of the building wasn't fire sprinkled. We had ADA compliance issues all the way through the building. Just on and on and on the amount of issues that this magnificent building was facing. And the task to restore it was quite daunting. Thankfully, the legislature passed a bond issue in 2014 and another bond issue in 2016 to give us our funding. We now have about $280 million total invested into this momentous project here. And over the last 6 years, we've had some incredible people who have participated in making sure that this building is restored not only to its past glory, but in some ways even better than it was in the past. When we talk about the historic paint scheme that we've been able to implement into this building, when we talk about the restoration of the marble, we talk about the restoration of the plaster, this makes this building what it always was designed to be, a showplace, a place where people could come and they could be inspired, where they could interact with their government officials, and they could be inspired to do something better for the state of Oklahoma. I'm so proud of all the people who have worked so hard over the years to make this project a reality. On the interior restoration, we had Manhattan Construction and their partners FSB in the design process. On the exterior restoration, we had J.E. Dunn Construction and their architectural partners ADG and Trainer HL. People who have given blood, sweat, and tears, who have thought creatively and outside the box in what was really a very, very complex restoration process. And then I also want to thank all of my colleagues who were at the Office of Management and Enterprise Services, who stepped up to do everything from cabling, data cabling, to ensuring that all the logistics were right so that we could move people around, to all of the IT work, to real estate leasing, to making sure that we had places for employees to go while their areas were being worked on. Just on and on and on. And then our leadership at OMES, who always had our backs and supported us the whole way. So we're so thankful for everything that's been done here. The building is beautiful. It's going to be a showpiece for Oklahoma for years and years to come. And I'm so thankful that I got to have a small part in making this project a success. And I thank you for this award that you've chosen to recognize us as a Distinguished Merit Project in the state of Oklahoma.
Trey Thompson, who's been the project manager for OMES for this thing for 7 years, we've become great friends. And Trey's a great example. Sometimes we criticize government as being ineffective. This is an example of good government. We're on budget, on time, and he and I have become dang good friends. So as a volunteer, I've served as chairman of the Restoration Committee as a civilian, state appointed under 2 governors, and proud of what we've accomplished. And this is just wonderful, this $280 million project to restore a building that was finished in 1917, 104 years ago. It's just beautiful, and it was time to do it, and we sure appreciate the recognition. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.